Leisure with Tracy and Michelle. Take it away, sisters.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning in to Sisters of Leisure. I am Tracy, one half of Sisters of Leisure, where we are living every day and seeking and understanding real events.
And I am Michelle, the little sister, and I am proud and happy to be here. I'm excited.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now we're super excited because we have the most amazing person on the show today. She is the creator of BaldyCon. And if you have not heard about BaldyCon, well, you're going to hear about it today. This is, I believe, the third annual BaldyCon event. And her name is is it one other or no other than?
No other than.
Okay, no other than Felicia Flores.
Oh, thank you. The introduction was just like, thank you.
Yes, we're so honored to have you here again to share about your BaldyCon journey, to share about what's coming up.
Thank you.
And what you're doing right now. What's going on?
Thank you. I'm so excited. Thank you for having me again. Last year, we spoke about it, and wasn't BaldyCon not like epic and amazing? I couldn't have even planned it like how it came. Really,
it was so beautiful.
Oh God.
Yes.
And you ladies look beautiful too, by the way. Michelle, Tracy, y'all came and looked absolutely stunning and gorgeous.
Yeah.
But look, we had Vogue there, okay? We had Essence coverage. We had all these amazing ladies from everywhere, as far as Barbados came. Cali was in the house. Texas was in the house. I mean, it was just everywhere. Florida, New York, Connecticut, South Carolina. Like, it was indeed, we had such an amazing time. Great speakers. Last year, we had Paula Fantana. We had McKenna Rentz. We had Shadina Blunt. We had Brittany Smith. We had Dr. Alyssa Green.
Yes.
We had Dr. Renee Thomason. We had Nicole B. Jackson for therapy. We had Janice Billet and her daughter, Brielle. So that was a sweet, nice piece too as well. So it was just so loving. But one of the main things was the energy of all the ladies together. Like, people just still can't stop talking about that energy. Like,
yes.
Yeah.
I know I've never been in a room surrounded by that many bald women, and who were all just so stunning. It just, it's like we had our own little sorority or something like that. Like, we were just so, you know what I mean? The sisterhood was there. It was, I mean, I was just overwhelmed, overjoyed. You ladies touched the lives of people who have never met y'all in the hotel, passers, onlookers. Like, they were just so drawn to you ladies. And I couldn't have asked for it. And regardless of what, any kind of behind the scenes hiccup, it was just beautiful.
Hiccups. What hiccup?
But I want to stop real quick. I want to go back. I want to rewind real quick, because you named all those people, and I want to know about Felicia Flores. I want to know your journey I want to know who Felicia is. What inspired you, to do this? What got you going into BaldyCon? Because I had a good time.
See, and that's what it was. I felt like there wasn't necessarily a safe space for baldies to come together and be celebrated, be amongst themselves, and not just say, hey, let's just put aside the medicines and medical for a minute. Let's put aside all that other stuff. How are you doing, sis? Like, I felt like, even though I had friends and support that was like, Felicia, I understand. They don't know what it's like walking down the street with no hair and people are staring at you, or you don't know if they're staring at you because if you're bald, or they just never seen it before, or, you know what I mean? That type of thing creates like such a high level of anxiety. And so I had like high anxiety, and I just didn't see I just felt like there was a need for us to come together and to celebrate us as a whole. And not just because I myself have alopecia. So I lost my hair back in 20, I want to say fully, I lost it in about 2027, 28 to 2007, 2008. But I started getting patches like after my daughter was born. So like 2001, I would get patches, and then it just progressed. And I just always wore a wig. Like I didn't take off a wig. I was just bound to that wig. I would not do anything, but that wig hindered me. Like I didn't do a lot of things. I didn't do a lot of activities, roller coasters, swimming, stuff that I enjoyed doing. I didn't do because I was like, this wig gonna fall off and I cannot be embarrassed. So in all of that, in all me going through my thing and my journey, and so many women from when I first came out back in 2015 with being completely bald, so many people around the world were reaching out to me like, oh my gosh, you're such an inspiration, which I didn't even think I was. I was just like, let me just tell my story because I got to take this wig off. They had this don't judge me challenge. My daughter was like, her friend was like, this would be a perfect opportunity to go ahead and let the world know. So just go ahead and say something now. And that's what I did. I chose to release it then, but it just made me realize that there's so many women out here who are seeking that connection with other baldies, because it's a journey that most are not familiar with. You feel like you're alone. You have all these emotions through dating, through just everyday life and interactions with people. All these emotions. Who can you talk to? I mean, I could talk to, I know Tracy could have talked to you, Michelle, you're her sister, but Michelle, you're not bald, so you probably don't exactly know, but you know the effect that it has had on your sister. And you know the great deal it has. And I wanted to create a platform that it wasn't just for me being bald from alopecia, but it was just bald in general. Like something where it's inclusive, right? Because people can see me and they automatically assume like, okay, she's going through cancer, or that was like the first thing. But then you also have people with lupus who I feel like it's more severe. They have scalp scarring, and it's just, they're not more prone to go bald, although they may definitely be hiding it with a wig. How can we relate to them? Than the person who's going through cancer treatments. I mean, they're facing life and death. Who's to say my baldness is more important than theirs? They're facing life and death. So how can we all come together? What's the main commonality? And that is, we are all bald. So why not just create a conference, where we could just come together, be celebrated. Not only that, be open and available to empower each other, have educational workshops, form bonds, have information and access to medical information that you probably wouldn't have known. So that's pretty much along these lines. And not only that, but just encouraging and building the confidence of women and children and men also, you know what I mean? But just building the confidence of baldies to let them know that there's a tribe out here, there's a village for you, you're not alone. And guess what? You could count on once a year, just like they have Essence Music Festival, okay? You got BaldyCon, so you're gonna know that every weekend, okay? In September, right now, it's in Atlanta. I know a lot of people say, can you come here? Can you come there? Later on, we will be visiting like maybe small pop-ups, but the main event will be Atlanta, kind of like Essence, Essence is New Orleans. We always know, hey, Essence is coming. Get your tickets. We plan it. It's a girls' weekend. Everybody know Essence is in New Orleans, and that's where we all headed down to. So
and
you know what I
love? I'm gonna say this. And come with your fashion.
Yes.
Honey, you better come stepping. You better come stepping.
Did you see them? Did you see the ladies? I was like,
they didn't have a problem with that.
They was obnoxious. There was up. I was like, okay, you look all shy on Facebook, honey. You ain't shy here.
Just the opulence.
Yes.
I like that word, opulence. That's what it was. It was the grandeur of it all. It was just, they were fabulous from head to toe. And I'm just
from day one.
Tracy, from when?
From day one to the time you packed to go home. I was like, wow. Yes.
Special depth. And I just want that other person to know, like, hey, this is how we are.
Yeah.
You're not just you're not your baldness. I guess we're bald, but that's not you. You are a beautiful, fashionable woman who can just come and bring it in all your opulence. You know what I mean? It was just amazing. And then the gala, it was kind of like when somebody asked me about the gala, it was like prom meets Met Gala. That's how it was coming.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
And I mean, this will be this. I'm looking like, hey, like, I don't even know how I can't top these ladies. I'm just gonna have to just play my role and just get my little dress, honey, because
they did that.
There was coming with it. And this year will just even be more, I have more surprises. So we had a bigger location this year. We are going to be at the JW Marriott in Buckhead, Atlanta. And the beauty about this is that everything at the conference is happening in the same location from Friday to Sunday. You don't have to go anywhere. But if you do, you are right there. The mall is open door and boom, you are in Lenox Mall. All the stores that you need to, from the high to the lows, it's all there. You're right across the street from Phipps Plaza, another nice, beautiful mall. So you're around everything. You don't have to go anywhere. Everything is in one location for you. And it's just going to be a weekend of sisterhood. BaldyCon, the Baldies will be taking over Atlanta. Okay.
Yes.
Buckhead, I know for sure. Okay. But we're taking over Atlanta. We are. And so I'm so excited.
You know the beauty of it though, Felicia? You do it with so much grace. I mean, you put this thing on from the first one was at a little location, but it was grand. Everywhere you looked, it was like, wow. And then the second one was just breathtaking.
Thank you. Wait till you see the third one. We always have to outdo. We always have to outdo. I'm a Leo, so you always got to. I don't even know what small is, but you always got to outdo. But there's so many surprises coming up that we have not even announced. Like, wow. So the lineup is just so many for the lineup. So right now we have Aziza Schuler, right? The CBS News anchor from Philly, award-winning news anchor from Philly, who will be moderating, which I am just, when I tell you I fanned out.
Yeah, I love that.
She is sweet from inside and out. Beautiful inside and out. Just such a beautiful energy. We have Laverne Toombs, who's a TED Talk speaker. She'll be coming through with the entrepreneurship, because what my aim or my goal was to do with BaldyCon this year, and given from the surveys that we got, and everyone loved it, but ladies did also want to touch on certain things. So finances were one of them, dating and relationships. So this year with BaldyCon, we are touching on all of those subjects, right? Dating and relationships, the beauty aspect of it, entrepreneurship. I know that there's a lot of ladies in the audience. They have their own groups, their own companies, they're entrepreneurs. I'm going to have people there that if you were not bald, you want to be there, because there's some heavy hitters that's going to be giving you information. Yes, like giving information for ladies to build and just lead and have a successful life and be able to be confident in themselves, in their skills, in their gifts, in their passions. We're literally with BaldyCon this year, we are literally pouring into the ladies and the attendees and the kids. So we're literally pouring into you with that information that these consultations will probably cost hundreds of dollars. These ladies will be here giving it to you for free in their sessions. So it's going to be absolutely amazing. So dating and relationships, beauty and fashion, which I haven't even announced certain things, but we have Abby Wren out of LA, dope makeup artist. Okay, she's going to be bringing some heat. I didn't want to spill that tea, but it's going to be amazing. We have Nell Coleman, who is the founder of the Baldie movement. Yes. She's going to be there this year. Who else do we have on the list? We have Dr. Angela Rogers, who's going to be coming in. Dr. Renee Thomason. Both of them are going to be coming in with the wellness information. Just a plethora of knowledge. Okay.
Now that one lady, That one lady you had with that did the eyebrows, she was sharp too.
Oh, Kimoxie.
Yes.
Well, you know,
She's sharp.
I have more beans to spill, but
Okay.
that's no, yes, she's amazing. We love her. Absolutely. And so that announcement will be coming soon.
Okay.
Love it. I love it. I mean, this is so exciting because I had such a good time. And just to, like you said, like, you know, just to be in a room and just to see these amazing women, you know, because Tracy and I was talking earlier, you know, in the news industry, you know, women wear wigs and not, you know, just kind of holding back from their natural state, you know. And so, you know, I've noticed, well, that, you know, a lot of women decided to show who they naturally are. You know, no longer, you know, adding hair or, you know, wearing these, you know, different styles. They want to show their natural beauty. And it's a beautiful movement that is, you know, it's just so much fun. It's so great to see. You know,
and we could meet them where they at, even if they're not ready to. And a lot of women aren't. A lot of women would say, I'm not there yet. I admire you, but I'm not there yet. And it's okay.
Yeah.
Like, literally, BaldyCon is for those ladies as well, because you're still bald underneath and you're still going through something. It is okay, like, to wear wigs and stuff like that. I'm not a person who like, oh, I ain't gonna do no wigs or whatever. Me personally, I don't, as you know, most of the time, but I definitely don't. I love him. I love when a lady could just throw on a wig and just I love it. But we are meeting you wherever you are. You know what I mean? Wherever you are on this journey. We're here to meet each other and just walk together. I could be walking bald, you could be walking with a wig, but we have something in common underneath it, right?
Yeah, because at the end of the day, you know, listen, a wig is a way of expression too.
It's an accessory.
It can be accessory. It can be just something that someone add just to, maybe because they want to be blonde today. You know, they want to, you
want to date somebody else. Okay.
Right?
Up in, honey.
You heard what Megan
want to date somebody else? I got you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
What did Megan say?
Megan said, switch my wig up, make you think that he cheating.
That part. That's what we're gonna do. Okay. Yeah, you know, I mean, I'm not against it. You know, somebody said, you don't want, can somebody wear wigs? Of course, somebody who wears a wig can come to BaldyCon because we all have something in common still. You know, underneath there, you don't have no hair, and it's okay. I
love how you don't discriminate against it. You just like, you bald because you choose, you bald because of your situation, you bald because whatever.
Because
man, woman, child.
Right, because we have enough of that separation already in society, right?
Yes.
We have enough of that. We have enough of this. I don't want to, I'm so against, I'm not a cliquish person. I don't, so I'm very like inclusive, like, no, come sit at the table with me. I've always been like that. You know, that new person come in school, like, oh no, it's taken, our table's full. No, I'd be like, no, come sit at the table, girl, you know, come on. Like, yeah, it's about including everyone in that journey, because it doesn't just take that. It takes a person who's complimenting you, or a woman, to say, hey, I like you're bald. I like that you're brave. I like that you're confident. And then she feels confident, she feels better. But that person who's not bald did that. That word of affirmation, those words of affirmation, words of kindness, words of encouragement, that helped a Baldie. That helped you. So why exclude them because of that? Because I'm not bald? No, come on. This is about everyone. It's about a community. It's about a support. It's about a village. It's about, and I know that's something that I needed at the time. I wish that there was something kind of like this back then. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'm just completely honored. It just brings me nothing but pure joy to see the smiles and the faces of everyone in that room. It just makes me so happy.
Yeah.
And I just love that the support that people, because of who you are, you know what I'm saying? You're just an amazing person.
Mhm.
You know, when you're amazing like that, people just want to support you and rally with you and, you
Mhm.
know, and honor you for the amazing event that you're having. It's just a real blessing to everybody.
I've been blessed in that area, and I just think that it just goes to you know, I always wake up and just ask for God for a renewed mind, a renewed spirit, and just do right by people always. You know what I mean? I'm a huge
Yeah.
kind person when it comes to that. So and when you're operating in authenticity, it doesn't, it's not hard. You know what I mean? Because it's not like I have to flip, it's not like there's an act, so you're flipping it on and off, like don't catch me like this, you know, all the time. You know what I mean? And the story doesn't change because it's the truth. And so just wanted to spread that love and that unity amongst the bald community, to where we just all get together in love and sisterhood. There's enough for everyone. But let this be a moment where we all come together and show the world how powerful we can be when we come together and be united on something.
Yeah.
Which is so important.
So, you know, I'm going to be a little messy real quick, you know, because I just have to. It's just something I just got to. So back in the, I don't know, I can't even remember what, last year, 2 years ago, when Will Smith punched Chris Rock on the face because, you know, his wife is dealing with alopecia or whatever. So, you know, and so like, it really kind of brought this movement really kind of out to the forefront where, you know, don't talk about my wife, boom, you know, like, and, you know, she suffers from alopecia, and I don't, you know, so, you know, so do you feel that was like a outwardness for the Baldie?
I did. I did, because everybody was like, "Who's alopecia? What? You know what? What's that?" Not to say that it wasn't, you know, a thing before, but it really brought it to the forefront.
Yeah.
And I think that moment too allowed for a lot of baldies to come out as well.
Yeah.
You know, so look, that punch wasn't just for Jada, it's for a lot of baldies who felt like,
that was
me too. You know what I mean? But no, I think that moment was, I mean, it's unfortunate that it happened. You know, you don't want to see that happen on national TV, but I definitely think that was a moment where it was like, okay, what is this alopecia thing again? Oh, what does Jada have? So he slapped her because she has alopecia, like, you know.
Yeah.
So I think that was just a moment that that definitely capitalized on that portion of that part.
Yeah.
Because people like little violence, you know, they want to see something. Somebody they was like, you know.
TV.
It was like
that part. Yeah, they want to see that stuff. I'm like, what? Hold on 1 second, y'all. My son is going. What? Give me a hug.
Bye.
Hey.
Okay.
That is too cute.
So yeah, he was waiting. So I was like, let me just go. But no, it did. It kind of put a little and you know, like, you know. And so, you know, it's not a messy question. It's just, you know.
Well, you know, that was a, you know, messy, you know, a part of, you know, history for
it was, but in that moment, I think that it did a lot for a lot of baldies, as far as it gave validation to, like, yeah, this is a thing. See, we do get bullied, and we do, you know.
Yeah.
So my thing is just building that inner strength and that confidence in women, so that we can walk upright, you know, and be secure in ourselves and have that safe space where we can share our story and let the world know what we've been through, and build a sisterhood, build a community, to where we could build lasting friendship. Because I know that there's people who have been friends since the first BaldiCon. Happened, and I know a lot of people who came last year for the first time. They're like, oh no, we're planning to come together as a group. Like, we're coming, you know, again. So I'm like, yes, you know. So it was just,
it was nice.
It was, and the food was excellent. The entertainment was good. The DJs, the decorations.
I haven't even announced that yet. But it was so dope. I haven't even announced the music stuff. That's going to be coming up in the next few
Yeah,
years.
it was top tier.
Oh, thank you. And this year is going to be more than that. And Tracy, you know, you sitting on that committee right there. So, honey, so
Yeah.
it's going to be, but you know, the work that was done behind those scenes, because
Yes.
Tracy, you was there. It's a lot of work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a lot of work. And I work like 2 jobs and household and, you know, soccer games and school stuff. So it's just like,
It was work.
last year going through BaldiCon, I was going through a lot personally. You know what I mean? That nobody didn't really, most people didn't even know.
Right.
So really, I had to let it all go and let it in God's hands, leave it in God's
Mhm.
hands. Literally and honestly, all I can say with that, as far as how BaldiCon was successful last year, just let it go and let God. You know, it got so intense that I just had to stop, breathe, and say, what am I doing? I need to lean in on him. And he just guided the path and everything.
Yeah.
Because the energy was there, the love was there, everything was just so wonderful. And thank you to Vogue and Shantae. She came out at the gala and just let everybody know that they're gonna be in Vogue. Like,
Yes.
that was such a
Yeah.
big surprise, you know. So who knows what'll happen this year?
And you were on Good Morning America.
Yes. Can you believe that?
Yes. And Jennifer Hudson show.
Jennifer, yes. And that
Yes.
was with shouts out to Sharon Green.
Okay.
Sharon out of LA, love her. So
Mhm.
sweet. She had set that up alongside and it was the Baldie movement with Nell, but Nell couldn't make it. But that was just an opportunity in itself. But just to have all the
That
ladies
was
there, you know
nice.
what I mean? Just
Yes.
come
Yeah.
together. It was just so beautiful.
Yes.
And we just couldn't stop talking about BaldiCon. And other ladies were like, wait a minute, BaldiCon? I want to, you know, I don't want to miss out on this. And I'm like, yes, come.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah.
No matter what
Come.
Baldy group you're with, because I know there's 50. I'm part of 50 or 60 of them. I'm pretty sure. I can guarantee you. I'm part of 50. Excuse me. So it's hard to attend everyone's events because it's just so many.
Yes. But if we could just collaborate on just,
If we could
you
just
know,
do that. If we could just do that, you know.
Yeah.
And that's BaldiCon.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right. Come to do that. Yeah,
Just come, just go to BaldiCon. Come
Yeah.
all the
fabulous.
groups, all the bald groups that are out there, make that a group trip. I love you.
So how can people get in contact with you
Yes.
about BaldiCon and tickets and so on and so forth?
Yes, so tickets are available. Tickets are available online at baldycon.com. You can actually there's actually payment arrangements through Afterpay. And basically what you'll be getting is Friday. It's not only just a meet and greet this time, because like I said, during the survey, we took down, you know, just advices. Like, that's why I love when people complete the survey, because hey, we take constructive criticism because I want to make it tailor-made for you. I want to listen to what you have to say. So some of the things were, hey, can we have it, some of the seminars or panelists on a Friday and not just all on one day? Hey, you wrote it down, I listened.
Right.
So Friday, we're going to have our dating and relationship panel and our beauty and fashion panel. And it's going to be performances, music, light hors d'oeuvres. That's going to be on Friday. And exhibits. Okay, there's vendors, exhibit hall. Like, you'll be able to shop this and that. I can't. You know, it's going to be amazing. Okay, when it comes to that. Then on Saturday, the conference, you're going to have breakfast, lunch. You have the swag bag. There's some surprises I can't say. You'll have the panelists. You'll have vendor expo, shopping, and what have you. And then the evening, we have the gala, which is the cocktail hour of open bar. Then you have, okay, open bar. Then you have performances. We have our award ceremony, right? Like, we had our award ceremony last year.
Yes.
We have our award ceremony, and what we can, after the award ceremony, dancing performances.
Yes.
And dinner.
Okay.
Played at dinner.
We got 1 more minute.
Oh, one more. I'm so sorry. Played it in. Then on Sunday we had the jazz brunch.
Okay.
And the jazz brunch is from 10 to 1, and that's going to be awesome as well. Other surprises. So yes, just go to baldiecon.com to get your tickets. And please go ahead and also register your hotel room. The hotel room doesn't charge you until you get there. So go ahead and make those reservations because it's a limited discount block.
Okay.
Yes.
And come fierce. Come fierce.
Yes.
Come fierce. Come fierce.
Yes.
We
We
can't
just
wait
want
see
to
you.
thank you, Felicia, the creator and CEO of BaldyCon.
Yes.
Check
Thank
her out,
you.
baldycon.com,
Yes.
and get your tickets. Get your tickets, get your hotel.
Yes.
You don't want to miss it.
You don't
Absolutely.
want to miss it. You don't
Yeah.
want to miss it.
Yes, absolutely.
Yes.
Thank you so
And the
much,
price
Felicia.
is the price.
The price
Thank
is
you
the
so
price.
much,
You're getting a lot, but it's